Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone mission video. And on this video I'm going to show you all the easiest way in which to take out the mission that is called Time for Some Payback. Now, this is a fun one to take on, and truth be told, this particular mission can be taken out extremely easily if you know exactly how to do it. Not only am I going to show the best point of attack for this particular mission, and by doing certain things in a certain way will also make things easier, but the breaker that you eventually see that comes into the equation can be taken out from an easy kill location. I'm not exaggerating folks, and I don't even require the bike to do this. This is a very nice method indeed, and I'm pretty sure after everybody sees this they'll be using this one for some time to come, because this particular breaker on this mission is tough as hell. So before I get to the action, just want to point out that I am showing this on Survivor 2 difficulty, so this is as tough as it will get, especially as I don't even have that much in the way of injectors for my particular character. And I will be honest folks, this won't do me any favours at all in the very beginning when I actually use a focus cocktail in order to get the action going. So anyone else who is playing this will probably have an awful lot more in the way of focus through injectors, and will find the first part of this a damn sight easier than what I'm going to be showing. But as I said before, when you do all this in a particular order in the way that I do, trust me, it's quite an easy mission to take out. So, without any further ado, there is one or two things that I have to show before the battle starts, but I'm going to get about doing that right now. Right then folks, the first tip is a biggie. Make sure before you actually head out to the mission where you're going to be heading to the dam, because that's the mission that comes before this one, make sure that you go and see Blair at Lost Lake, and make sure that you have a suppressor for every weapon. But the most important one by far is the special suppressor. Just make sure you've got one of them. This will make your job a damn sight easier. Right then, on to tip number 2, because after you've taken out the dam, you have a very short trip indeed in order to get to the golf resort where all the action is going to take place. But the one thing that you might not be aware of is that there is a fantastic weapon that you can get your hands on en route to this, and you don't have to make much in the way of a detour whatsoever. Quite literally, this is the route that you're expected to take, and it's when you get down to this area here, normally on your right hand side you would see the Iron Butte Ranch Horde. Now they're not there at the moment, but all you have to do is head over to this truck right here, and there is a bloody US 556 just waiting to be picked up. And by the way, it is fully loaded as well, so you don't need to worry about picking up any more ammunition for this bad boy. Now, for some people, this particular weapon may not be necessary, as you may have already purchased it from Lost Lake if you've got to Trust Level 3. But right now on this playthrough, I'm currently only on Trust Level 2 for Lost Lake, so this is a very valuable addition indeed. Okay, once you reach the place that you need to be at, you trigger a cutscene, and I'm going to let this play out before the action starts.
Keep any stray rippers from ripping off my bike?
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. Fuck that. This is on Jesse. You wanted some payback? I'm gonna show him some fucking payback.
Fucking A, Boozer. Fucking A. Okay, let's do this. This is how it's going to go down. You start off by having an SSR at your disposal. You get this for the previous mission, so everybody will have this. Make sure that there is a suppressor attached to this, because you want to get the element of surprise right from the start. And not only that, do not head over to the top section where the game sort of expects you to go. Head down to the right. Now you're looking for the first Ripper Heavy. Now I've already taken the time to armor focus cocktail, so here we go. I start with that Ripper Heavy, then I'm moving over every time to my left. I'm looking to clear out the first lot of Rippers that are over here. And you'll notice now, I'm not even going for headshots anymore. This rifle is really fast in terms of its fire rate. And this bad boy will take out every Ripper with 2 shots every time, with the exception of the Ripper Heavy, of course. Okay, The left-hand side is cleared. Now they're all coming from basically my right. And as well as this, Boozer is now down here in the mix. So he kind of takes a little bit of the heat off me. But I'm going to try and do Boozer a solid here and take out as many of these Rippers as quickly as possible. Another reason for going for the quick kills is this. You will eventually trigger the breaker. The quicker you take out the Rippers, the quicker you're going to get the breaker into play. And I love this particular position because you get so much protection. This is why I prefer this particular spot for the attack as opposed to at the top. Because at the top you can take a surprising amount of damage. Now, once I'm seeing freakers about there, they normally come out just before the breaker. So I know now 100% this breaker is in effect here. Yep, there he is. He will go to town on anything that is moving. So this just allows me to just take my sweet time and make sure I've got plenty of ammunition for all of the weapons that I have. The sniper rifle especially. Not that I'm going to need to use it that often now, but there is so much ammunition around here. Take full advantage of it. Okay. I don't think there's too much else moving about down there now, with the exception of the breaker, so I want the breaker's attention because I don't want Boozer taking any damage. And this is how I'm going to take out the breaker. Just watch this, folks. Yep, I will eventually, yep, I'll get that prompt on screen, leaving mission zone. Don't worry about it, it's not going to stop the mission. What I want to do now is to head down here and get a smoke bomb in play before I get wall-upped, and that was closer than it should have been. I should have thrown that smoke bomb a lot sooner than what I did. But here's where I'm going. Watch this. This big-ass breaker is a little pansy when it comes to water. So I head in as far as I can go. Once I see that blue line, return to shore, just turn around, and that's it. The breaker is not coming near you. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, that's as much sympathy as it's getting from me. Right, let's get a focus cocktail in play, and let's destroy this motherfucker. Yep, the SSR will do a nice job here. Some headshots here, and won't take that many of them. Unfortunately, I have poor focus, which is why that didn't last very long there. So do you know what? Yeah, I'm starting to get dizzy here. Let's get the flipping US 556 out. This won't take long. There we go. Job done. So, just one thing that I want to add while I'm heading back over to the main compound section, and it is this. You cannot use throwables when you're in the water that far. Because a lot of people will probably have seen what I was doing there and thinking, Boris, why didn't you throw a Molotov first to get the breaker on fire and then do far more damage? Well, the simple fact is that you can't because you're so deep in the water. But who needs to worry about the Molotovs when you've got this SSR that does that sort of damage? So, anyhow, just going to loot the last of the slot before heading into the Ripper Lodge. Okay, on to the last part of Time for Some Payback, and this is made so much easier by the fact that Boozer goes in all hellbent. Because I'm just waiting for him, here he comes, and now I'm going to pick off the last of the Rippers with the US 556, while Boozer is just going for it. Because he is a madman at this point, and who can blame him? So he comes up here, again, I could go to town with the SSR if I wanted to, but the US 556 is incredibly accurate, and what the hell, I'm just going to take full advantage of this bad boy while I've got it. They're all focused on Boozer, and that's great because I'm just focused on them. And there we go, that's the last part of this particular mission done and dusted. Now, I would normally finish it at this, but let's be honest, the last part of this particular section involves taking out the man himself, Carlos. So, although it is called a different mission name, I am going to show how this is done. So, just about ready to head into this section. There is going to be a cutscene that comes up, so I'm going to let it play out before the action with Carlos starts.
There's no way you're getting up there.
Damn it. Here. No. I'll boost you up.
Okay, listen. something happens to me, there's a trail not far from here. You
No,
got
no, 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 no. Listen, that is not Carlos up there, okay? Not this founder, rest in peace. It's fucking Jesse Williamson. Fucking low-life piece of shit scumbag who got what was coming to him. All right? Now you fucking go up there and kill that son of a bitch.
Time to get low, brother! Time to get low.
Yep, I wish I had some more stamina for this particular fight. No, I'm just going to show exactly why I'm saying that. Take a look at this. This is what I currently have. I do not recommend you take on this motherfucker if you have no stamina like this. But this is how it's done. Now, the key to taking out Carlos on this fight is only attacking him on 2 occasions every time. The first is if he gets his machete stuck in the floor, and the second is whenever he does that move where he jumps. As soon as you see him do either of those 2 things, that's when you attack. Basically, if you try attacking at any other point, you will take damage off Carlos. And on Survivor 2, trust me when I say, you'll only get away with taking a hit off him once, because the second hit, you're dead. Now, I am doing this with the worst possible stats imaginable here. If you have better stamina than I do, trust me when I say this fight is far, far easier. But I just wanted to show this being done, just to prove that it can be done. And I've pretty much got him. There we go. And this will, again, trigger another cutscene, which I'm going to let play out.
clear to me now.
I just love at this point that Boozer is doing his nutting downstairs, wanting to know what the hell's going on, and Deke is just so focused, it's like, no, I fucking want you, Jesse, or Carlos, whichever you prefer to call him. But anyhow, that is Time for Some Payback, done and dusted. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Take care.
It's done.